I saw on TikTok an adult book fair. It's an hour from my house, and I made it a little family affair because my parents are coming. I'm so excited. Want to show you my outfit before we leave? You can't see it really well. I don't have the time to set up the tripod and everything, so sorry about that. Here's my outfit. Okay, we've got this shirt that I thrifted. I don't know where it's from, but it looks really flattering. Then these are like flowy pants. I think they're Forever 21. I think they're American Eagle originally. Super flowy. They're like fake jeans. I love them. Wearing my pink Adidas Sambas. Love them. This is like a little necktie. I remember I got this at St. Vincent de Paul. Half up, half down with a bow. And then my little earrings. Ooh. I have these pink balls and then these yellow fun shape. Then just my Oro ring and my wedding ring. And I just got my nails done yesterday. So fun. Okay. My parents are gonna get here and then we're gonna leave. Oh my gosh, I forgot to show you my bag. So I didn't want to take my big purse. This is the tote bag that I'm bringing for my books. It's so cute. So I wanted just a little bag. So this is her. I got her at a church rummage sale. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I forgot about bracelets. Bracelets acquired. Even though we have the same bank account, I'm gonna have Riley buy everything, so it feels like he's buying me everything. So literally just bringing my sunglasses, my Kindle, and literally just chapstick, perfume. That's it. Alright guys, book fair time. There's my discounts. Started looking around. This was an indie author vampire series, so of course, sign me up. Really pretty copy of Icebreaker, also Dark Matter, which I just finished. So super cool. I didn't get that many books. There was a lot of like dark romance and stuff, not up my alley, but there was a lot of book stuff that was really cute. This little bracelet. This guy Evanly Bakes. Oh my gosh, gluten and dairy free. Sign me up, okay? And then I did this really fun little claw machine to get a pair of earrings. This was a super fun idea. I would have sat there all day. I got lightning strikes. And then I saw this really cool like Pittsburgh stand with Pittsburgh book stuff. That t-shirt, come on, that's so cute. And these little tattoos. And then we were at a casino, so first time ever playing. Don't think I would choose to do this in my free time. Personally, just not for me. I did end up being $6 and something up, but Riley won. And then there was crafting. You could do laminated bookmarks, watercolor bookmarks, and friendship bracelets. So this was me getting a laminated bookmark made, which is super fun. And then instead of a bracelet, I made a bookworm keychain. That was fun. All right, it is the next day. Yesterday was such a long day. So I'm here with you now to give you a haul of everything that I bought yesterday. A little bit of a rundown. Not even sure who this book fair was through. It was in a casino. So I did play a game. That was my first time ever in a casino. It was not that big, honestly. The bridal shows that I've been to have been a lot more vendors. I did VIP tickets for me and my mom, and then general admission for Riley and my dad. And there was individual fees on each ticket, so it ended up being $82 and something for the four of us. General admission was $10, which I think that's good. I think that's fair. VIP was $25. I don't think that it was worth a $15 difference for what we were given. But that's just me. It was really fun though. There was one of the casino bars that they did like special drinks for the book fair. And then they had 3 different crafts, which I showed. You could do friendship bracelets, watercolor bookmarks and then make laminated bookmarks. And there was a few different varieties of vendors. There was a lot of indie authors, and then that was cool because you got to meet the author and get a signed copy. There was local indie bookstores, and then there was just some other vendors. There was permanent jewelry, tattoo, plants, regular jewelry. I will start with the little VIP package here. I saved my little wristband for scrapbooking. I talked to like some strangers. We all thought it implied that we would get like a tote bag, whatever. We just got a little pencil pouch, and it says, "Every day is a good day to read a book." We got a little card. Okay, so it was through High Street Society Paper and Goods. And then we did get some discounts for some of the vendors. It wasn't like you get 10% off or 20% off these specific sellers. It was more specific. So like the one was 20% off of only the candles, or a free bookmark with purchase, 20% off tattoos, which I should have done. That's a good deal. And then like $1 off a book, $3 off a paperback. So just a few little discounts, which that is nice. I do appreciate that. This sticker that says, "All I do is read, read, read no matter what." Yeah, books are magic, a bookmark. 2 rolls of washi tape. One of these, it holds your book open. A magnetic bookmark, and then a few pens. So a regular pen, 2 like gel pens, I think, and then one of these double-sided highlighters. At the friendship making station, I did a keychain. I'm going to add a ring to it, but I just said bookworm with this little peace sign and a heart. I made a laminated bookmark, which I just did like some stars, vampire, a dragon. I think this turned out really cute. I'm excited for that. Let's get into what I bought. The first thing, I already ate one, and the other one's in my freezer, but I'll re-show the little clip here. There was somebody who makes cakes and put them in little jars. He had gluten-free and vegan ones, so I got 2 of them. I'm always going to say yes when I find a gluten-free and vegan dessert, okay? They're hard to come by. That was from Evan Lee Bakes, so if you're from the Pittsburgh area, you can check him out. That was dumb. All of these are going to be from the Pittsburgh, Greensburg area. I got a bracelet. My mom bought this for me from Glass Jewelry by Ashley. She made a lot of jewelry, so I got this little bookworm. It looks like a friendship bracelet. She also had glow-in-the-dark beads and then these like mermaid beads. They were so cool, but I was already spending so much. There was another jewelry person, Ear Candy by Amy. She made clay earrings, but she did a cute little vending machine that you could play for $5, which was so fun. She also gave me 2 stickers for free. I love stickers, oh my gosh. I ended up getting these lightning rods. There was Betty Jane natural soaps. They had chapstick. If you know anything about me, I love chapstick. This was the last one, so I got 1 caramel apple, 1 root beer, 2 margarita, 2 bananas. They had this like whipped soap, so I got a little sample. Carabico. And this is so fun. They gave me this little card that says Hot Yinzers Read. They did a lot of Pittsburgh stuff. I tried to show in the clips. There was some Pittsburgh stickers, lots of different Pittsburgh t-shirts, and I ended up getting one. Also, I could not resist because they were all Comfort Colors. Comfort Colors is the best. They're 100% cotton, and they are just the best feeling t-shirts. This is so fun, okay? It's this little library card. It says, read up your TBR, and then down here it says, don't be a jagoff, return your books. My dad was claiming that she spelled jagoff wrong, that it's supposed to be 1 G, not 2. So correct him if he's wrong, okay? We are going to finish off strong with the books that I bought. First, from Lexi Kingston herself, I got Come Nightfall, which is from her Nightfall series. She had 4 books there, but I didn't want to go crazy, so I only got the first. I also grabbed one of her little bookmarks about this book. This specifically is a vampire series, so of course I got it. But she also had like a general looking romance and then a series with a rock star, it looked like. So I'm very excited to start this. It got signed. I'm very excited to get into this. Obviously, if I love it, I will be buying the next 3 books. Oh, and I'll put Lexi's information if you're interested. Then there was Blythe Books and Fine Gifts, which is, I don't know which part of Pittsburgh it's in. Their little bookmark with their address on it says, I buy my books from bookshops, not billionaires. Love that. I also think they gave me this one, but that might have been from a different seller. I'm sorry. I ended up getting the first 3 of the Witcher series from their used books section. I've seen this show once. I didn't know it was a book series. I loved the show. I love anything fantasy. I mean, I could never be a fantasy hater. When I saw that they had the first 3 books, I was like, sign me up. They were $9 each. So we have The Last Wish, Sword of Destiny, and Blood of Elves. I totally bought this to be a gift, but I think I'm going to keep it. I'm so sorry, but I think I'm going to keep it for myself. It was from Gnome School. There's their little thank you card. I'm guessing they're just also in Pittsburgh or maybe Greensburg. But it was super cute, all the stuff they had. They had a lot of like crafting stuff, crafting sets. And what I liked about some of the books that they had is that it looks like it's handwritten and illustrated. So cool. I love that. I'm obsessed with it. This one's called Make Your Place Affordable Sustainable Nesting Skills, and it was $14.95. I just really love, I mean, there seems to be everything in here, like how to make cleaners, how to deal with like the flu, poison ivy, cuts and scrapes. It talks about gardening, so much good stuff. And one day I want to be a stay-at-home mom, and this is going to come in handy. If that can be my future, I really hope so. That is everything that I got at the book fair. I think I spent about $90. I definitely prefer shopping at indie bookstores over Barnes & Nobles and Target, even though I have got books from both. Thrift books is my girl. Please, I am just hoping for the future, number 1, to be a stay-at-home mom, number 2, for my YouTube or TikTok to take off, and then I can get sponsored and work with thrift books. That would literally be amazing. Thrift books and ThredUp. Thrift books and ThredUp I need to work with. I need to. My second annual favorites party is coming up at the end of the month, so hopefully I make that a video, and then I will be going on the thrifting bus tour again, which I posted a video about that before, so that'll definitely come up in April. But yes, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again soon.